this is the second part of the video for signing up as a full member. So I've basically skipped to the final step because the rest of it's all pretty much the same. You pick your membership type and you fill in your details. But here at the bottom where it says, do you want to specify a proposer or upload a letter? This time I've chose the option for a letter from the head of service. So if I just browse, I'm just going to attach any document. Let's just attach any document. I've attached a Word document to my application form. So if I go to the next step now, that's fine. Don't save that. So now what we get is slightly different part of the process here. So now it says the application has been sent to the ARCS team for approval, basically. So I can't log in with the account that I've just created. I've just got to the end of the process and it's told me that you guys will come back to me. So if I switch over now to the system, and let's just refresh the mailing queue slightly. So what we've got here is we've got an email to admin to let them know there's someone who has submitted a new application form. So that would go to Claire and her team. And then if we go into Civi CRM, there's a link in there, and it's blind copied you in, Eleanor, as well, to say that there's a new member that's signed up. So what will happen is there's a link in that email that will essentially take you to what did I use? 008. Okay, so it will take you to the user's record here, and you'll see that it's pretty much the same, but I haven't got membership active yet. Nothing in there. So I've got a relationship to the company. Everything else is the same, really. But if I expand this, you can see under registration status, because it's a letter, it says applied awaiting approval. So this guy or whoever it is needs to be approved first. So you'll get all of this linked to this record. You can check all of the details the person's put in. You've got the letter from the head of service here, so you can have a quick look at that and see, if that's all okay. Obviously, there's no proposer in this form because they didn't pick that as an option. So let's imagine for a moment that you're happy with that. You can edit this, go into approved, and that will send them an email automatically, which we'll do. If you reject them for any reason, you'll have to contact them on a case-by-case basis. There's no automatic email. So I'm going to approve this user, and what that's going to do, so now that user's been approved, if we go back to the mailing queue, I can see that this user, 008, has just been sent an email to basically say your full membership application has been approved. Go to here, log in to complete your payment. Okay, so what we'll do now is if I bring up the site again, I can log in, and this is where it tests whether I can actually remember the passwords I've put in. It should be the same each one. So now if I log in as the account I just created, here we go. This time I didn't pick the journal as well, so it's saying basically I need to pay my £60, and then once I've paid that, I will then well, let's actually go through and do it quickly. So let's pick debit and credit card. Let's get my list of card numbers up as well. So I've sent you in this task. You'll see that I've sent you a link to the list of card numbers. So let's just put that. As long as expiry date in the future 123 for security code. You can put anything in here for the probably not numbers actually, but you can put anything in here for the purpose of paying by PayPal. So test. Let's just put some test stuff in. It doesn't really need to be anything. I always put a postcode in there. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't like it if you put something silly in the postcode. Delivery address the same as billing code. I don't even know. I'll just put that in. I'll just put a phone number in. I think that's fine. And I'll put in the email, which is 008 at douglasdigital.com. Just can't spell properly. .com. Oops, close the window. Didn't mean to do that. Where's it gone? Where's the window gone? Apologies. Mean to do that. There it is. So I don't want to create a PayPal account. So let's get rid of that and then continue. Right, sorry about that. Let's get these back up. So now when I've pressed continue, what we should do is my payment's gone through fine. I can see at the top here, your membership application is due for payment. That will now change to say your transaction has been processed successfully. Because of that, if I'm now the same as the previous member I'm in, I've got my membership number. I'm can see that I'm a full member, etc., etc., etc. And if I go back to the system here, and if we go back in to find that user, which was 008, and do a search for him, I'll now see that I've got membership. So before we approved him, didn't have membership. It's now got membership here, which I can see. And I've also, if I go into contributions, I can see the payment I've made via PayPal. So that's the only difference. Hopefully that's all okay. If you could check it, let us know you're happy with it, and if it's approved, that would be great. Thanks very much.